In this video, I want you to claim how you are a content creator, that you have the intention to build an audience. Claim it. Why are you hesitating? Welcome back to Serena's Playbook, the place where you come to level up your strategic thinking as a creator, entrepreneur, thought leader, all of the above, even a student of media and communications. I like to bring my 20 plus years of media and comms experience. I'm a chartered public relations practitioner. I'm a content creator, and I'm also on the last leg of my MSc in Systems Thinking. And it has, honestly, this postgraduate study has elevated my thinking to levels I think are just obscene. Why aren't more of us exposed to systems thinking methodology and models and the approach to it as practitioners? Honestly, practitioners share so much of this in their educational material. Anyway, that's in a whole other episode. So I'm bringing all of that to this channel here because I really want to help you to bring more strategic alignment into your business, into your thinking. Perhaps you're a strategic consultant, perhaps you're a student of all of this digital communication stuff, and you want to be able to zoom out and look at things from a bird's eye perspective. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this episode. This is for content creators. This is for anyone who is perhaps an entrepreneur, a writer, an artist who is creating content online. This is what you need to claim. You are a content creator. You're not a writer posting videos. Of course, that's how your process works, because you do the writing stuff first and then you post a video. You create that wonderful journalistic article or that piece of art or that training for that team, and then you'll sort of repurpose the content, create that content for an online audience. I understand that process, but if you are investing any amount of time into YouTube, Instagram, any social or media, I said social or media platform because social media has now become media. If you're investing any time into these platforms and it's a tentacle, a strand, a pillar of your business, then you are a content creator. You are somebody who is needing, wanting, desiring attention. And we are now in this information, attention economy, and we're all competing. We are all trying to work with an algorithm. We are all trying to find new ways to sustain our audience and to bring them along a funnel, a journey with us. Either we want them to reach out for one-to-one consulting or to buy our product, our book. There are so many CTAs, right? Calls to action. There are so many that we have as content creators, and it's okay to claim it. Why am I asking you to just claim it? Claim that you are a content creator and that you're going to have to be entrepreneurial about it, that you're going to have to be very strategic. It's because I maybe was one of these creators who I'm seeing a lot now, very established ones, who are announcing in a big way a pivot or a tweak they're making to their content strategy, whether they're having to start a channel over again or they're adding an additional channel. And there's a big announcement and it's kind of cloaked in a lot of sentiment and sincerity. And of course you don't have to subscribe, but if you're interested, just say it, claim it. You are adding an additional arm to your business. You are adding an additional strand to your funnel because you need more eyes, you need more eyeballs on your content and what you have to offer, because things are getting really competitive. So go for volume. Just claim it. So if you're in the content creation game and you're starting out, please just claim it. Ask somebody to subscribe. By the way, have you subscribed yet? Ask them to like, ask them to comment, ask them to explore the other things that you are offering. I would probably go as far to say, as most of us who are now in this sort of content game and sharing our expertise, we have become like educators. And if you are a private educator, then you require something back from your audience. not just their time and attention, you would also like their investment in you so you can continue to do the thing that you are doing. So there should be absolutely no hesitation or even shame in claiming, hey, I am, for the most part, a content creator sharing my expertise, and I'm here to give you value, and I need something in return. I need your investment. I need you to subscribe. I need you to follow my other ventures. I've just done a thought piece on my commentary channel, which I decided that I needed to pivot to make more meaningful because I didn't want to add to the noise. I want to cut through it. Do you like that? And what I've done is I've launched a podcast called Systems and Questions. On my second episode, I've spoken about the attention and information game and what brands and even sort of politicians, I use politics a lot as a microcosm and as a lens, what they have to do, what politicians, etc. have to do in order to win at the attention and information game. And content creation, digital communications, content creation is an absolute must. I used an example in the UK, a UK example of Your Party, which is a new party, you can say, on the left, who is unfortunately trailing a little bit behind their initial hope and optimism when they first declared that they were coming into existence because of some inner conflicts playing out in public. That's a whole other PR piece. Anyway, I think I've already spoken about it. And they've recently had rallies, they've recently had some community, I call them community events. It's for members and those who are expressing interest in the party. And whilst these events are great, they're intimate, they have people attending, and you have your bog standard video and audio recording, there's, from my perspective, from what I've seen thus far, been no investment in vertical sort of soundbite slogan capture. There hasn't been enough of it. And a lot of that doesn't even really have to involve one of your sort of thought leaders, if you are creating for the brand, to be sitting in front of the camera like I am. Please capture them while they are in action. And there's plenty of action. Zara Sultana, the MP, Jeremy Corbyn, the MP, were speaking at length. And whilst there was your sort of bog standard camera taking a film of them on stage, there was never anything sort of compelling in terms of content capture. We need to embrace this. And in contrast, you've got Zach Polanski, who is the leader of the Green Party, which is really zooming ahead in the sort of membership growth, if you like, for a party on the left. And you will always see him on a podcast conversation with somebody or speaking directly to camera. We have to embrace it. Even politicians are embracing it. So please claim it. If you are in this content space, if you are an educator, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's book one of those things which are called a consultation, right? Did I just say that? No, I said conversation, but it could be conversational. I'm happy for you to reach out via my Instagram as well. But it's really important to just claim how you are deciding to intentionally invest your energy, your time, your money in content creation for the value of others. Nothing wrong with it. So, on that note, there's nothing wrong with it. Please do subscribe to Serena's Playbook, the place for you to level up your strategic thinking for your own educational purposes, for your own strategic growth, whether it's business or personal. And definitely if you're in the business space or even the thought leadership space, I'm here to provide you with weekly content. And if you are also interested in more from me, then you can, of course, check out my commentary channel, where I now have launched a podcast called Systems and Questions, and you can go ahead and click there and enjoy that on YouTube, but also other podcast platforms. What else can I offer you? I'm on Substack, I'm on Patreon. It's wonderful. It's wonderful out here being in content creation. There's so many ways that you can connect with your audience, and I welcome you. So come along to Instagram if you want to chat. I don't do much on X, only because I'm protecting my peace. I'm protecting myself, because as I scroll, I will inadvertently come across something I just really wish I hadn't seen or heard. So that's the reason for that. But Instagram would be primary, Patreon definitely. And I wonder what takeaways you have from this episode. Are you now going to be more confident in claiming your identity as a content creator, your intention as a content creator? Are you going to claim it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.